thanks for joining us. After a fantastic win at the weekend, it's on to Newport on Tuesday night. What are your thoughts heading into that one?
Another tough game. We've got to make sure we're prepared. Saturday's gone now. We've got to keep moving on. It's the old thing, treat every game as it comes, but it is. And they're a good side, Newport, make no mistake about that. They'll be looking to play. Got good people running them, and we're just expecting a tough game.
Obviously, James Tilley's the man of the moment as we speak. How pleasing was it on Saturday to see that he's rewarded your faith in him? Obviously, his first start in the league for a long time, and he's rewarded you with that goal.
Yeah, well, it's nice to clear up a little bit of controversy about James, because there's all this about I sent him out on loan, I've done this. James got injured. He's been injured quite a bit this summer, and we was trying to get him fit to send him out on loan, and unfortunately he got injured while he was out on loan, which knocked him back another couple of weeks. He's come back and he's worked his absolute little gonads off and got his reward. He'd done it in the Sussex County Cup, so he deserves to get in on the Saturday. That's the way we've got to run the side, and that's the way I've always run the side. So all these people are out there that are trying to think that they're trying to read things into it. Ask the lads, they'll tell you. There's nothing here. We've got a good spirit going in here, and I wish people would stop sticking their nose in trying to ruin the spirit.
As we've mentioned, busy sort of Christmas period coming up. How important is it going to be for the likes of Tilley, some of the fringe players that sort of make their way into the squad, keep fit, because we've got so many games coming up. It's going to be so important.
We've got 7 games. It's important for everybody. It's not. We ain't the only club got to do that though. And like I keep saying to people, every player that we got, we can only register 23 of them, and every 23 of them will be needed. Let's hope not all together, but it's a credit to the lads. Tyler as well came in. Ludy's had to come in. Tony stepped up. George has had to play left back because we've got injuries. We're far from out the woods, but it's good that the boys are digging themselves out of it. And like I say to you, we got a good spirit here, and it's not annoying or frustrating with me, but it's just, you don't want people to tell the truth. But there's no hidden agendas when we're getting players out on loan. Players are going out on loan to get fit, so that they're ready to come back with play for Crawley.
Obviously we spoke about that away support on Saturday, absolutely brilliant. I'm sure it'll be just the same at home on Tuesday night. It carries for anything.
Yeah, well, the only difference will be the away support will be at home though, so you're nearly there. So yeah, let's hope that the crowd get behind everybody. And listen, nobody's, I said before, one swallow don't make a summer. So let's make sure that when we get ourselves together now, we've been here before, we've been here as a club. Let's hope that we can just stick together as we have been all season. Stick together and let's start working for the results and see where it leads us. That's all you can. There's another 3 points away from relegation.
Cheers, Gaffer.
Thank you.
George, thanks for joining us. After a brilliant win at Barrow at the weekend, we're on to Newport on Tuesday. How is everybody heading into that one?
Yeah, better than we have been the weeks prior to this, but that's what it's all about, getting the confidence back from that much needed win that we've been searching for, and hopefully that will kick us on now.
Obviously the Gaffer described it as getting the monkey off your back, so to speak. Do you think that gives the lads more of a sort of chance to go improve and play the way they do normally?
Yeah, I think if anyone was to say that losing sort of 5-6 games on the spin didn't affect them, they'd be lying, because it definitely does, going into each game. As each loss mounts up, it gets tougher and tougher mentally to try and overcome that and believe that you're going to get that win. But I think the way we did it on Saturday, there's no better way to do it sometimes than sort of a scrappy game away at a place like Barrow to sort of get us back on the right track, hopefully. And then we've got 2 games at home now, so that's down to us now to hold that momentum and drive us through the next 2 matches.
There seems to be great momentum even before the Barrow game, especially after. And the unity between the squad seemed really good. How important was it that the lads sort of stuck together and then sort of turned that into a victory on Saturday?
Yeah, I think that's what it is, what it boils down to, because like you said, before we went on this bad run that we was on, we was on a good run and we was all feeling good. Spirits was high, we was sort of like knocking on the doors of that top 5. But yeah, you go 5-6 games without winning, or 5-6 games of losing in a row, you then find yourself at the other end of the table very quickly. But you don't just turn into a bad team overnight. It is a confidence thing. Any sport that's how it goes. You lose a couple, your confidence goes down a bit. You don't quite get a bit of luck, which I believe was going against us in a couple of them matches, and it all just spirals out of control sometimes. But we just need to get that foothold, and we did at Barrow, and hopefully now we can kick on again.
Obviously it's been no secret how much we've struggled with injuries so far this season. Even yourself, you found yourself at left back at the weekend. how important is it with like players like yourself, the senior players, to sort of step up and help us drive us forward with those sort of having to play out of position, sort of maybe coming in when they don't expect, like Luddy, like John said, came in out of nowhere. How important is it for those players to sort of like kick on and drive the squad forward?
Yeah, I think collectively it's down to everyone to bring their part to the team and help drive the team on to where we want to be. That goes for the experienced lads and also the young lads that are coming in and trying to put their mark on their careers and the team. So it's down to everyone to drive the team on. Yeah.
And obviously the fans absolutely brilliant on Saturday. I'm sure they'll be supporting us at home tomorrow. How much of a difference did they make on Saturday?
Oh, amazing! Fair play coming all the way to Barrow. It's not the easiest place to get to in the world. So hats off to them, and we're just pleased that we could send them home with something to smile about and cheer about.
Thanks, George.